I'd like to do a little gift project for you, a little gift bag and card. And this is using the new holiday paper. This is the Brightly Gleaming and Gift of Frost or something. I can't remember the name of the papers, but I will have them on my blog. I always do that when I get to doing it. I forget what paper I used. But we're not using this paper today. But anyways, I saw this by a fellow demonstrator. Her name was Debbie something. Oh my gosh, Henderson. And she had made some of these a few years ago. And I liked her design. So I thought, oh, that's so cute. And the little pieces you cut off the bottom, you can make a little card with too. You just flip it over because all paper is double-sided. So I just did the little envelope and the little gift card to match. So this one I did with the new Brightly Gleaming. This is Brightly Gleaming paper. And nothing on the inside. So, and I used an old envelope. It's from an old paper pumpkin because it kind of sort of matched the color. So anyways, what we're going to use today, I'm going to set these aside up here out my way. We are going to use, let's see, the Let It Snow paper, designer series paper. It's so fun and lots of colors in it. So you've got hats, snowflakes, little dots and snowmen, trees and stripes, little small snowman, dots and stripes, more snowmen, mittens and stripes. And the colors that match, here's Whisper White, Coastal Cabana, Blueberry Bushel, you've got blueberry in them, Flirty Flamingo, Shaded Spruce, you got some of the scarves and different things in that, Real Red and Black, so a basic black. So it's got lots of colors that match, and I like doing this because I can see exactly what color I want to put with whatever. So that's the paper, and the one we're using is the one with the hats. Okay, so what you will need, okay, is 2 pieces of 6x6 paper. Now you can use any theme. If you're looking for a small gift bag, you can put a gift card in it or a small gift. You can use everyday paper. You don't have to use holiday paper. I'm just using a holiday paper because I have a open house coming up and I need some samples. So I decided to do some samples with this. All right, for your card, you will need a 3" by 6 and fold it in half. So that's a 3x3 and an envelope too if you want an envelope. For the bottom of your bag, it just reinforces it a little bit. You'll need a 1 3/8 by 2 3/4 piece of cardstock. And then you'll need a small piece for a sentiment. And we're going to cut this down. So just a scrap of white for your sentiment. Right. And I'm using Real Red ink and Real Red ribbon for the handles. And I will show you an alternate use of the handles and rather than putting ribbon. And I'm going to use this little squiggle. Let me see. Oh, these are totally stuck. All right, I'm going to use this little squiggle right here. All right, take that out while I have a block right here. I'm going to stick that on there. And I'll put it right here. And I believe that's all you'll need right now. You'll need dimensionals, tape, a hole punch if you're going to use the ribbons, and I think that's about it. All right, now let's start. I will have all the measurements and instructions on my blog. All right, and what we're going to do, now you have to check, make sure you don't have an up and a down on your paper, so you have to do it the same way if you do. I don't think it matters either way with this paper that I have. All right, so we are going to start, and we want to score at take the big end and score at 3/4 of an inch. And then we're going to turn, and we're going to score at 1.5. So the next 3 sides will be 1.5, okay? 1.5 and 1.5. Put that aside. Now this one, we'll do 3/4. This paper is so cute, and it's got glitter all on the hats as well. It's pretty. I don't know if you can see it as well as I can. 1.5, 1.5, and the last one, 1.5. Now that's all you need your scoring tool for. So, okay, we have both of these, and we're going to trim them now. I don't know if you can see, it might be better. Oh yeah, it's easier on this side. So you have your 3/4 inch side. We're going to bend it down and burnish. Oh, dropped it. Fold it down with your bone folder. Your 3/4 inch side. So we want to do the opposite side of the hat, because that's what I want for the outside of my box. All right, so now we can just fold that. Now we're going to, fold. Make sure it's even on the ends. Fold. So you're not folding it crooked, all right? There we go. So that's all burnished. I want it the other way, don't I? I want it this way on the edge. And again, this is rather thick paper, so yeah, nice paper. I love our designer series paper. It's lovely and thick. Right, so I'm going to fold that down. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a little bit, if I open it, put a little bit of tape there and a little bit of tape there, and put that baby down. And same with this one. A little bit there, a little bit there. All right, now you have 2 the same, okay? Let's burnish this while we have it. Just fold them, squish them in. There. Now you can see it here. The first one, I want you to cut this whole corner off. Like so. And then we're not throwing it away. We're going to keep it, and we're going to use it for our card. Right. So we save these 2 pieces. One we'll use that way, and one we'll use that way on our card. You'll see in a little bit. I'm going to put it up there. So that is our first piece. Now our second piece, we want to cut up the sides. That's all. So we're going to, I can see my line. I'm going to cut right up there and right up there. But like I said, you can use any paper you like to make your little bags. Any double-sided paper is pretty. All right, now back to this one. We're going to take our small white piece that we're going to reinforce. So we're just going to stick some adhesive on here and place this like right on it, just so we have a little bit more in the thing. And we'll fold this up, and actually I think I'm going to use liquid glue. I prefer my liquid glue. For quickness, you probably could use tear and tape, or never mind, let's use tape. I can't get my bottle of glue, it's full of air. So we're going to put the tape on the bottom here, I'm going to stick this baby on there. Right. So, right there. There we go. Right. Let's see if I can get it to come out now, because I really want to use my liquid glue. It works a lot better. There. Okay, so take your little flaps and get some glue on them. You do both at once. It's okay. Right. I'm going to bring this over. And stick it down. And then bring this one over. Now take your bone folder if you like and squash it down in place. That's that one. Yeah. There we go. So that one is on there. So now I'm going to just, not that you see it, because you can't see all the way down in the bag, but I'm going to glue this on the inside. You can put it on the outside, it's up to you. I'm just doing it on the inside. Six of one, half a dozen of another. I don't suppose it really matters. Just going to stick it together for a moment, and then I'm going to use my bone folder to squash it down. There we go. Now, just flatten it out with your bone folder. Burnish those ends. Make sure you got it all stuck down. Now, of course, I don't have any clothespins with me. But if you just like force that in like so, you can close it, like make a little baggie and put a clothespin, a mini clothespin on it. Right, but we're not going to do that. We're actually going to just make handles on our bag. Still not stuck, sorry. So put your seams to the back. I have, I believe this is the 1/8 of an inch hole punch. And I'm going to take the end of my hole punch here in about a 1/2 inch from the end and have that lined up on the end. Just eyeballing. There we go. Same on this side. We're going to come in, punch the holes. There we go. All right. Now take your ribbon and thread it through a hole, and let's knot away. This is a small ribbon, so you might have to put more than one knot in it. Oh, jeez, if I can get it. But you see what I'm doing. This is how you make your handle. I can do one. Oh, this is slippery ribbon too. Great. All right. I've made it quite long, so it's all right. See how small that is? We need to make it bigger, so it doesn't come back through the hole is what we're trying to do. Right. So let's group it together. There we go. That's two. They're sort of kind of together. So let's try a third one, see if we can get it in it. There we go. So that should be a good knot to hold our bag, right? And we can trim that down. My ribbon scissors will just trim that little bit off there, and then we'll poke this one through. and do the same thing. Tie you a few knots. If you're not all fingers and thumbs like me, that'll be plenty big enough. I made this ribbon kind of large. Just want little tiny handles. You don't need great big long ones. On my knot. And one more. Oops. One more. I missed. It's so slippery. Now if you use a 1/4 inch ribbon, it's a lot easier than an 1/8 inch ribbon. There we go. Now I'm going to trim that off. There we go. And we'll pull that down. So there's our handle, right? So do the same thing on the other side with your piece of ribbon, right? And then put your paper inside your bag. There you go. And you put your little, so you have a gift card. Put a little gift card in there. There we go. And there's your little gift bag. Now let me show you how we make the card. Okay, so take your 3x3 and we're going to pick where we're going to put them. You just want to put them opposite. I'll do it that way. Right. I'm going to glue it. I like my liquid glue. Do one and then the other. So we have different sides. So we'll put that up top. Don't worry about the middle. They're going to overlap a little bit, but you're not going to see it because you will have your sentiment in the middle. I'll do it that way. All right. Now I chose real red because there's real red in the hats and there's real red there. So I'm going to just use that. Let's see, my wee squiggle. We can stick it there. And then again. There. Right. Oh, now I need the sentiment. Let's use Season's Greetings from Our Home to Yours. I forgot to take it out. It's in here somewhere. There it is. And, oops. I need to wipe this off. There we go. Put your sentiment on a line. You know it's straight that way when you pick it up. If you're wet. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. Put it on the card. Like so. And that's way too big for that small card. So we have to cut it down. And I forgot my trimmer. There. Right, so let's chop it down some. There we go. See if I can get it kind of even. That's good. And about there. I think we're good there. So I just cut it down. I'll eyeball it, cut it down. And what you can do, of course, is do the little banner ends. So you cut up the middle, over, and over. And again on this side, cut up the middle, meet, and meet. There we go. Now I wanted to put that on dimensionals. So 1, 2, You can put 3 on if you like. Put 1 in the middle. And we're going to put that, oops, got some glue or something on it there. Stuck to me, across the middle, like so. Oh, I forgot. Now if you want, take you, oops. Oh, I hit my little light. There you go. Take you a 3x3 envelope and put one of these little squiggles on there too, just to bring it together, like I did on these. Like that. So put a red one on there and it'll match that. So there is our little project from the new holiday catalog, which goes live on September 4th. But like I said, you can make this with any paper. Use up your 6x6 papers, or if you have 12x12, cut it down. You'll get 2 bags out of one 12x12 sheet, and 2 cards if you just add a little bit more white cardstock. So there you go. There's a project for today. I hope you like it. And it was not my original idea. Like I said, I gave credit to Debbie Henderson because she made these years ago. And I happened to watch her video and thought, oh, they're so pretty. I could use some of our new paper. So this is the paper in the new catalog, Let It Snow. And it's so cute. Oh, no, I don't have it. I was going to show you another project, but I don't have it. It's downstairs already. All right, well, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great evening. All the measurements and everything you would need to make it will be on my blog. Like I said, you can't do this paper until the catalog goes live in September, but you can use any of your designer series paper and practice. Before you practice on the new stuff, use your old stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great night. Good night.